Okay, here's another actual farming video. I'm actually making a joke of that. But anyways, yeah, about 2 weeks ago I was contacted by Hunter and Land, actually a month ago I was contacted by Hunter and Land Trust. They have a piece of property over in Flemington, New Jersey that needed to be mowed last fall, and nobody seemed to want to do it until they found me, which I'm always chomping at the bit to grab more and more ground. So, anyways, yeah, I did. I said, okay, I'll do the ground. And they're like, okay, cool. So here it is. There's not much here because they don't allow fertilizing of this ground. It's basically a land rape, as I call it. The past two farmers that were on this ground, if you can call them that, they never put fertilizer on. They always took it off. And then when Hunter and Land Trust purchased the property a couple years back, they just had somebody brush hog it. But that got too expensive for them, so now I'm here making hay on it. It is April 10th. My taxes are not done yet. They should be, but they're not. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing right now, and it's just more or less making mulch hay on April 10th. It should have been baled last fall, and it'll make this field really grow pretty nice. There's my dad over there, and he's running the hay rake because Timothy is busy doing some other things. And yes, that is the 7810 on there. The other thing is I got another farm that I'll show you a little later. That is what we call bird grass. Here in New Jersey, they love to have these stupid programs to promote wildlife, which wildlife is my largest enemy, but it's grassland, so I get to go in there and make hay on it. So last year I got this farm. It had the bird grass on there, the bird wildlife plots on, and yeah, the wildlife plots. He asked me to let it grow on about 5 acres and just mow some paths in there. So I did. Well, this year I went in and put fertilizer on it like I did last year, and son of a gun, I have a problem. The grass or the hay that wasn't taken off of there, the bird grass that wasn't mowed off of there, was actually going to choke out the grass that is going to be growing. So it looks like this. This is actually switchgrass, and as you can see, there's moss and stuff there. And switchgrass does not green up until June, and then it grows like crazy up until July and August when it really needs to be made. So anyways, there's just a small plot of it here on this place. The rest is natural growth, what they call natural growth, and it's just weeds and stuff. And they like multiflora rose bushes and other crap that they want to grow in this buffer zone up to that creek there. They call it a river, but it is actually I forget what the heck the name of that creek is, but I'll think of it later. But anyways, yeah, so this is what I'm doing. This is my view over the hood. I'm not allowed to put fertilizer or any herbicide or anything else on it, but I'm trying to convince them to put in a legume called partridge pea, which will provide enough nitrogen to actually make the grass grow and make this plot a lot healthier and actually give the birds something to eat. And I may have them convinced to do that. I told them that I would drill it in, but they would have to buy the seed. But when they get that seed bill, they're going to have a coronary because that stuff is expensive. So anyway, here I am. I'm going to go up this hill, and I believe there's a wet spot there that's going to try and eat me. So I have to be a little bit on the careful side there. So anyways, I'll show you the 5 acres that I'll be baling in the next part of this video. Okay, so yeah, I just finished that bird grass plot, and I couldn't film it because I had my hands full. There was quite a lot there. I made 20 bales on a matter of probably 3 acres. It really spit them out. But yeah, here's where I am. Life is good, I guess. I'm having trouble with this New Holland baler, and I'm really not happy. So I think I'm going to start pricing out of Heston. I've just had enough of this. It's starting to annoy me. Can't get any answers. Nobody wants to talk. So, I'm pulling out on the road here, so I'm operating a handheld device while driving a tractor, which doesn't matter to me anyway, but here we go. Now that I'm on the road here, yeah, this drive line on this baler, they changed it from the BB960A to the BB9080. They've changed it to something less desirable. It just isn't working properly. You go around a corner and it chatters like crazy. I might as well have regular universal joints instead of those really expensive CV joints. Can't keep the power takeoff shield on this thing to save my life. The other thing is this pickup is weak. I mean, weak. The rest of the baler is phenomenal. It ties knots, it makes a nice tight bale, it spits them out the back all day long, every day. But the pickup is weak. I'm breaking it constantly. Right now, I am missing teeth because, well, it's weak. They're breaking off. The little bolts that hold the teeth on, they break off. Heston has longer teeth on theirs, on their pickup times. So, I don't know. I might be going home right now and giving a phone call to Binkley and Hurst out there in Lidditz, Pennsylvania, to see if I can get myself a 4x4 Heston new idea, I guess they call them. Maybe it's Massey Ferguson now. But anyway, I'm driving home disappointed because, well, I did make 30 some. I made a tractor trailer load of hay this morning. Yes, it's April 10th and you're not supposed to make hay, but when you're in the mulch business, you make it when you can, not when you have to. So, with that being said, I'm going to let y'all know what I'm up to with the baler deal because I'm very disappointed. I think I'm going to go home, wash this thing up, clean it all off, and start the proceedings on a new baler because I just had enough of New Holland's balers. You make a phone call to the dealer and they don't call you back. They don't give you any information. You call them again. It's the same runaround. And I'm not saying Heston's going to be any different, but from what I've heard, anybody that's owned a Heston, yeah, they got their set of issues too, but the dealers seem to work out pretty good. I did buy that Case windrower from Binkley and Hurst in Lidditz, Pennsylvania, and they were more than happy to accommodate anything that I did. I really like Binkley and Hurst. So, yeah, if that's what it's going to take to get me up and running in this field, and all summer long, what I fear is a major breakdown on this pickup header. I'll show you some of it when I get home too. But anyways, this video took a turn for a different course. But anyways, I'll show you what I got.